Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
Do you hate each other when you fight?
Absolutely not.
Let's talk about the Smashing Machine. The career-turning performance from Dwayne Johnson is clearly what this movie has been like sort of pushed as. But I will tell you, there is something much more brilliant hidden in this movie. But also, this is a career-turning performance for Dwayne Johnson. Let's get into it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Spooky season starts tomorrow. We got a whole series planned for you. You do not want to miss it. Very excited. I'm going to push myself to make at least like 30 videos this month. So that's a big push. But I think we can do it. Let's talk about the Smashing Machine, the latest from Benny Safdie, who is one half of the Safdie brothers. And I love the Safdie brothers. Uncut Gems truly put them on the map, but I have a personal favorite, and that is Good Time. Robert Pattinson Good Time is just exceptional. But this is the latest of Benny Safdie going solo for a film. He has worked on TV productions like The Curse. Of course, we just saw him in Oppenheimer not too long ago. But now this is him telling the story of Mark Kerr, who was one of the pioneers for UFC, which is, of course, Ultimate Fighting Championship, in which you see people go at it with mixed martial arts and so on and so forth. Now, this movie is one of those films that I truly just from the get-go love the aesthetic of it. It is shot in a documentary-esque vibe. It is so contained. It is so claustrophobic at the same time. You're just front and center with the characters. Dwayne Johnson here plays Mark Kerr, and we see Emily Blunt play Dawn, his girlfriend at the time. This is just 3 years into Mark Kerr's life and what I would consider like the career turning and defining moments of his life, in which we see him sort of try to make a name of himself here, right? He's already established himself as a pretty prominent fighter. UFC starting to come up, and he's trying to get his name in there. I believe he was one of the first 20 matches in UFC history, which is a huge thing. And we see as he goes through the struggles that athletes go through. What was so great to see was as well as his relationship with Dawn, of course, suffers due to this, because we see it a lot. A lot of athletes or people who get really passionate about things almost lose sight of what's in front of them, and they lose the big picture, right? Because they're so into the details. And I really love the performance that Emily Blunt gives as Dawn. The moments that we see between Dawn and Mark Kerr in the film are just absolutely just unhinged. They are devastating, tragic, and honestly, they keep you on the edge of your seat wondering where it's going to go next. And this is due in part as well to Emily Blunt's brilliant performance as Dawn. I've never seen Blunt in a performance like this, and I would love to see her tackle more of these roles because she just very much so exuberates this very complicated nature to the character that is so hard to really do for actors, I feel. Some of the times you can see them really just give this one note performance and it doesn't really land there because, of course, people are human, people are complicated, they're different, and if you're not really pushing that boundary or really pushing that performance, it can fall flat in its face. But Emily Blunt does an incredible job at giving breath to Dawn, a very complicated character here. Dwayne Johnson, of course, is front and center. This movie is about Mark Kerr. It is a study of Mark Kerr's sort of like psychology going into this 3 years of his life that were so pivotal. And I think Dwayne is here operating on a level unlike we've ever seen him before. It is something to behold and something I think we're definitely going to be seeing more from Dwayne. I really do think that this is a career turning performance for him. He is operating on a level unlike I've seen before. I'll be the first to admit, I love when Dwayne is doing the adventure like kids family movie like Jumanji, but I really do love seeing him in this role where he's able to tap into these more vulnerable positions and really showcase himself to the world in a way that just feels incredible to see. I think Dwayne is definitely looking to really turn his career here, like I said, and if this is an indication of what's to come, I am seated for whatever Dwayne Johnson does next. I'll be there for Jumanji 3 whenever they release that too as well. I'm not gonna lie. But Benny Safdie here is directing and writing. I do think that he is stronger when it comes to the direction. I do believe that this story really is shot so beautifully and in a way that just is so interesting as well. There was never a moment where things felt dull. I think Safdie really directs the fighting in such a way that you feel every single blow and it just feels devastating. devastating to watch. At the same time, the scenes between Dawn and also Mark are just brilliantly choreographed throughout the home when they are having these heated discussions, and it is just brilliantly acted as well by the actors. I will say that the script kind of does fall a bit flat at times. There are moments when I'm just wondering where are we even getting to, or what's the whole point of something. And albeit this isn't a movie that needs to have a point or any of that, it is sort of a slice of life type vibe where we're seeing different parts of Mark's life, almost like a vignette of sorts, and that's totally fine as well. But I do believe that there was some meat missing, especially to some of the scenes with Dawn. But overall, I think Emily Blunt's performance brings it all together. So like I said, this is a great film to watch just because of Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson's performance throughout the whole film. I think it's shot in a very stylistic and engaging manner by Benny Safdie. It's just the script I felt a bit loose, and when the film finally ends, it just feels like it wasn't warranted yet. Like we could have gone a bit deeper into Mark, a bit deeper into Dawn and all of this, and then maybe it would have felt a bit complete. But nonetheless, I'm still pleased with the movie. I think it's great. It's always brilliant to see an actor really get out of their comfort zone and do something different. So for that, definitely will be a movie to watch, especially if you're a fan of Dwayne Johnson. Very happy I got the opportunity to watch this on the big screen because I think that's where you really enjoy it the most. I think the score is great. It kind of feels like it can get lost at times, but I think it does add to the scenes as well. And Emily Blunt is just brilliant. Honestly, I love this like turn Emily Blunt is having in her career as well, and would love to see her in more of these roles just like Dwayne, where she can really tap into something different that we haven't seen from them and really push herself as an actor. So very excited for the Smashing Machine. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Just the script's a little flimsy for me. Overall, everything else is superb. Cannot wait to talk more about it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and I'll see all of you next time. Spooky season starts tomorrow. Do not miss it. We got a ton of videos planned for you. Cannot wait. As always, stay safe, stay positive.
You heard to me?
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you.
This Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world.